Hey, Blue
Hi.
Golds and Golden Eagles. Sorry to those of you that were on the call this morning, and we said we were going to do the raffle during the call, but I don't know if you can see this. I have all these papers here and in here because we had to get everybody's name written down. So quickly, I'm just going to go through. We're going to start with the Golden Eagles, and I'm just going to say which kids got ticket entries and how many they got. This counted for if you did work online. Miss Farnetti and I did it automatically. Now, if you submitted an assignment, but you didn't actually finish all the work, you didn't get an entry. Because if you submit an assignment, that means that you've done the work. So then we go and check the work. But if you submitted it and then we went and checked the work and it wasn't done, then you didn't get an entry for that because you have to complete the work. All right.
Because
so
clicking the turn in button is not completing or submitting the assignment. That's just clicking a button. So a lot of people for math, they were clicking the turn in button, but they weren't clicking the link to do the actual assignment. And I can see how many minutes people spent on an assignment. So the people who turned in their problem set spent 0 seconds on the problem set. So if that was you, we couldn't put your name in for this week's raffle.
So for next week, just make sure that you're actually like going through and clicking it. So we are going to be picking, for spring break, we did 5, but each week for the weekly raffle, we're just doing 1. But this raffle is last week because we didn't do a raffle last week because we did the spring break one. So that's the work from last week and the work from this week. Okay, so we will be picking 2 names per class because we're picking for 2 weeks. But next week when we do the raffle on Friday, we're just going to do your work starting from today through next week, Thursday at the end of the night. Okay, so here we go. This is for the Golden Eagles. Zarian got 4 entries. Amina got 1 entry. Dwayne got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries. Anasia got 1 entry. Kenteria got 1 entry. Nicerion got 5 entries. Mandela got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries. Calvin got 3 entries. And Jeremiah, I didn't actually write his name down on one. Jeremiah got 1 entry. So let me make sure to get Jeremiah in there for y'all. All right, Miss Farnetti, are you ready?
I am.
Hold up Jeremiah's name, put him in here, mix it up good. All right, drum roll, please. Mandela!
Oh, again.
He is lucky. Man, I wish I could bottle up some of that luck myself. All right, here we go. This is for this week. And we got Ryan. Did Ryan get one last week too?
Yeah.
Oh man, actually in that one, I technically picked 2. They were together like this. So I got Amina and Zarian's name, but Zarian's the first one that I opened. Maybe we'll send I'll make a card for Amina and I'll send it to her because she got folded up in there with Zarian. So I'll check with her mom for her address. All right, so that was from the Golden Eagles, Lucky Mandela, Lucky Zarian. It also helps when you have your name in there like a ton.
7 times.
All right. Here we go. For the Blue Golds, Faith had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. Desire had an entry. Demetriana had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Batiste had 3 entries. Julian had 1 entry. Jaden had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Justin had 9 entries.
Wow.
Zakila had 1 entry. Tizerion had 1 entry. Martavion also had 9 entries. And
Wow.
Quavion had 2 entries. Here we go.
Are we ready?
Make sure it's just 1 this time. Demetriana!
Hey!
Demetriana got 1. All right. A bunch of these like got mixed up all like together. So let me spread them apart here. Okay, here we go. Here's the second name. Jaden again. He got 1 last week too.
Wow. Lucky
All
duck.
right. Okay, well, I mean, again, it helped that he had his name in there like what,
Right.
5 times. Okay, so Miss Farnetti and I will reach out. I already have Jaden's address from last week. You already have the other 2. So I'll reach out to Amina and Demetriana, make sure we have the correct addresses, and we will do that. Make sure that you are doing your assignments every single day. Whether you're showing us proof by having the work done online, or your grown-up is texting a picture of it to us, or we also are getting emails from Miss White about when people send their packets back with the food service or drop them off at school, she scans those packets in and sends them to us. So those are the 3 ways that you can get an entry. Some type of message through text or dojo from a grown-up with a picture of the work, Miss White scanning in your packet and sending it to us, or the proof that your work is done on Zern, on your math lessons, on MobyMax, through the Google Classroom forms, or whatever the assignment is on there. Typing Club, ReadWorks, okay? All right, so we will see you on, well, we'll be having a Zoom call on Monday at 6 p.m. We'll put out the link for that on Monday. And we'll have a Zoom call on Friday at 10 a.m. where Miss Farnetti and I will remember to put everybody's name down before the Zoom call on Friday. So we will do the raffle during the Zoom call on Friday, but we will record the raffle for those of you that can't make it for the Zoom call, and we'll post that separately, okay? Bye, everybody.
Bye.